Hi! Welcome to Teach Math. Sa video na ito, pag-uusapan natin kung paano mag-perform ng operations on functions tulad ng mga examples na ito. So una sa lahat, ano nga bang meron if we are asked to perform operations on functions? Again, kung meron tayong dalawang function like f and g, their sum, their difference, product, and quotient are defined as follows. We have f of x plus g of x, f of x minus g of x, f of x times g of x, and then f of x divided by g of x. So similar lang i-apply natin na concept sa bawat operations na meron tayo. So let's start. So let's have example number 1. So for example number 1, let's say we have a of x and that is equal to 3x plus 3, and then b of x is equals to negative 4x plus 1, and then we are asked to find a plus b of x. So again, in symbols, ang ibig sabihin ng ating problem right now is, okay, that is equals to a of x, okay, plus the value of the second function, which is b of x. So yun yung gagamitin nating concept right now. That means, yung contents ng function a, i-add natin sa contents ng function b. So let's try. So again, that is equals to the contents of function a, we have the value of a, we have 3x plus 3. Okay, 3x plus 3 plus the value of the function b. So ano nga ba yung laman ng function b? We have negative 4, okay, x plus 1. And then after that, ang next na gagawin natin is to combine their like terms or common terms. So I have here 3x and negative 4x as the linear terms, and then we have 3 and then 1 as the constant terms. So i-combine lang natin yung mga values na meron sila. So it will give us 3x plus negative 4x. So pwede natin siyang isulat para ma-avoid natin yung confusion. So again, we have 3x plus the value of negative 4x. Okay? So sila yung isa sa mga common terms natin. And then, we have plus 3, the value of 3. And then, i-combine natin siya sa remaining value, which is positive 1. So, we have 3 plus 1. And that's it. So, i-combine natin yung mga values nila. Therefore, it will give us 3x plus negative 4x. It will give us negative x. And then, 3 plus 1, that is equals to positive 4. And that's it. So the value of a plus b of x is equals to negative x plus 4. So nung nag-combine tayo or nag-perform ng operations on functions, nakapag-produce tayo ng panibagong function. So let's proceed to example number 2. So for example number 2, let's say we have f of x is equals to 3x minus 2, and then g of x is equals to x squared plus 2x plus 3. So again, let's find f plus g of x. Again, in symbols, that is simply equals to the function f, okay, or f of x, plus the second function, which is function g or g of x. So same procedure, isulat natin yung mga contents nila or yung values nila, and then combine natin yung like terms. Okay, so again, that is equals to function f. F is equals to 3x minus 2. So let's encode 3x minus 2 plus the value of function g. G is equals to x squared plus 2x minus 3. So ang next na gagamitin natin, the procedure is to combine like terms. So I have here 3x and then 2x. Combine natin sila, and then yung constant terms, we have negative 2 and negative 3. So it will give us again, so I think let's copy the value of x squared since wala naman siyang ibang kaparehong term. So we have plus or positive x squared, and then we have 3x plus the value of 2x. It will give us plus 5x, and then negative 2 plus negative 3, that is equals to negative 5. And that's it. So the value of f plus g of x is equals to x squared plus 5x minus 5. So yun yung ating procedure if we are asked to add, okay, two set of functions. Now, let's proceed to subtraction. For example, number 3. So let's say we have a of x is equals to x squared minus 5 times, okay, or, okay, minus, okay, so subtract natin siya sa second function natin, which is b of x is equals to 5x plus 4. So again, we have a minus b of x, meaning, so subtract natin yung value na ating first letter sa function, which is function a. So we have a of x, okay, minus the second function, which is b of x. So in symbols, yun yung gagamitin nating concept. Now, so let's proceed. So again, function a, that is equals to, so ang contents ng function a natin ay x squared minus 5, okay, minus the values of function b. So this time, let's copy the values of function b, which is 5x plus 4. Alright, so this time, unlike addition, sa subtraction naman, magiging careful dapat tayo sa operation natin, which is subtraction. So si subtraction na yan, or si minus sign na yan, i-distribute natin siya sa bawat terms na meron tayo sa ating subtrahend para ma-avoid natin yung confusion. Okay, so let's rewrite this given problem. Okay, so it will give us x squared, okay, x squared minus 5, and then let's distribute the value of negative, okay, sa ating mismo subtrahend or yung minus sign. So we have negative, okay, 5x, and then minus, okay, so we have 4, so it will give us minus 4. So isa yun sa mga possible technique na magagamit natin para ma-avoid natin yung confusion, okay? So again, let's combine like terms. So pwede natin siyang i-rewrite like this one or direct natin siyang i-subtract sa bawat terms na meron tayo. Therefore, the final answer is equals to, let's copy x squared, and then we have this linear term, minus 5x. So, i-copy lang natin siya since wala naman siya kaparehong term. And then, let's subtract negative 5 minus 4. And that is equals to negative 9. And that's it. So, the value of a minus b of x, so the value is equals to x squared minus 5x minus 9. Okay? Now, let's have another example for subtraction. So, for example number 4, let's say we have f of x is equals to x squared minus 2x minus 1. Okay? And then, the second function is g of x, that is equals to x plus 5. Okay, so i-subtract natin, we have f minus g of x. Meaning, okay, this one is equals to the function f or f of x minus the values of function g, yung second letter natin. So, be careful din sa arrangement ng letters niyan. So, kung sino yung unang na-mention, syempre, siya yung pinakaunang isulat natin sa ating mismong equation. So, the function f of x, so that is equals to x squared minus 2x minus 1. Alright, so isusubtract natin yung value niyan. So yung entire contents ito, isusubtract natin sa ating second function which is equals to x plus 5. So let's encode x plus 5. Now, using direct solution, pwede na natin siyang hindi na i-rewrite. So you just combine or subtract the common terms. So ano yung mga common terms na meron tayo dito? We have negative 2x minus x, and then we have negative 1 minus 5. So let's simplify. Okay? So therefore, that is equals to, so let's copy x squared since wala naman siyang ibang kaparehong term. So we have x squared, and then we have negative 2x. So negative 2x minus, so tandaan natin, consider natin yung minus sign, minus x. Therefore, negative 2x minus x, that is equals to negative 3x. Followed by negative 1 minus, okay, so minus ulit, minus positive 5. So let's consider the preceding term. So we have negative 1 minus positive 5, that is equals to negative 6. And that's it. So the final answer for f minus g of x is equals to x squared minus 3x minus 6. Okay, so yun yung mga procedures naman na ginagamit natin or kino-consider natin if we are asked to subtract functions. Now, for example, number 5. Let's say we have this function a, that is equals to 2x plus 5. And then for function b, we have x minus 2. Okay? So let's find a times b of x. Now, a times b of x means, so the function a, okay, its value or values are multiplied to the contents of function b. So we're using this raised dot. So, yung raised dot na to, meaning multiplication. So, meron pa kasing another operation which is gumagamit ng hollow circle, like this one, okay? Yan ay para naman sa composition of function. So, pag ganyan, pag solid circle, that means multiplication. Okay, so a of x times the value of b of x. So, same procedure pa rin. Let's substitute the values and then let's multiply the functions, okay? So, again, function a, that is equals to, so yung contents ng function a ay 2x plus 5. Okay, multiply natin yung entire values na to sa bawat terms na meron tayo sa function b. So, function b is equals to x minus 2 naman. Alright, so I have here two set of functions, two set of binomials. Therefore, para ma-avoid natin yung confusion, pwede tayong gumamit ng tinatawag nating FOIL or SMILE method. So, kapag FOIL method ang gagamitin natin, applicable siya for binomials, okay? Square of binomials, like this one. Pinagmumultiply natin yung dalawang binomials. So, again, kapag multiplication ng functions ang gagamitin natin or yung answer na natin, dapat bawat term na meron tayo, pagmumultiply natin individually. So, meaning, so let's apply FOIL method for this one, okay? Para hindi tayo malito. So, again, that is equals to, so again, first, so we have 2x times x. Right? So, please consider the sign para hindi tayo malito, okay? At para hindi rin tayo magkaroon ng error. 2x times x, that is equals to 2x squared. That is the first, or f. Next, outside, 2x times negative 2, that is equals to negative 4x. Followed by inside, okay, 5 times x, that is equals to 5x. And then last, we have 5 times negative 2, that is equals to negative 10. And then after that, don't forget to combine the common or the like terms. I have your negative 4x and then plus 5x. So let's combine their values. Therefore, the answer is equals to 2 x squared, and then negative 4x plus 5x, that is equals to positive 1x or plus x. Okay? And then copy the remaining minus 10, and that's it. So the final answer is equals to 2x squared plus x minus 10. Alright, so let's proceed to example number 6. How about this one? So paano kapag pinag-multiply naman natin yung functions na merong trinomial? Okay, so again, for function f, let's say we have 3x minus 2, and then function g or g of x is equals to x squared plus 2x minus 3. So let's find f times g of x. Again, same procedure again, by the way. F times g of x means f of x times the value of the second function, which is equals to g of x. So we have f of x times g of x. So let's copy their values. Again, f of x is equals to, so ang contents niya ay 3x minus 2. So we have 3x minus 2 times the value of function g. So ang naman ng g ay, okay, so we have x squared, okay, we have x squared plus 2x minus 3. Again, individually, kailangan natin silang pag-multiplyan. That means, so kung meron tayong value for 3x as our first term, okay, sa ating mismong first function, individually, multiply mo siya sa tatlong terms na meron sa ating second function. Okay? So, pwede mo siya i-direct multiplication. After that, i-multiply mo rin yung second term na meron tayo, which is negative 2, sa bawat terms na meron tayo sa ating second function. Okay? So, pwede rin natin siyang i-rewrite para ma-avoid natin yung confusion. So, again, let's rewrite this one. Okay? So, this one will give us 3x. Okay? Pwede mo siyang iganto ang procedure. Pwede meron tayong 3x times the value of the entire function. We have x squared. Okay? So, let's copy the value. So, we have x squared, okay, plus 2x minus 3. Okay? And then, let's copy the second term, which is negative 2. And then, followed by negative 2 times, okay, the values of the second function again. So, times the values of the second function, which is x squared plus 2x minus 3. And then after that, pwede na natin i-distribute yung values ng 3x and the negative 2 sa entire function natin. So, it will give us, again, 3x times x squared. Okay, that is equals to 3x cubed, followed by 3x times 2x. That is equals to plus, okay, pag nag-multiply tayo again, number to number, and then variable to variable. So, 3 times 2 is equal to 6, and then x times x equals to x squared. And then, yung pinaka-last term, for the first term, we have 3x times negative 3, that is equals to negative 9, and then copy the variable x. Alright, next. Followed by the second term, which is negative 2 times x squared. So, that is equals to negative x, okay, negative 2x squared. Okay, followed by negative 2 times 2x, that is equals to negative 4x. And then, para sa last term niya, we have negative 2 times negative 3. So, that is a positive number, 6. And then, after that, don't forget to combine the common or the like terms. So, meron tayong mga like terms na makikita sa ating mismong expression right now. So, we have 6x squared and then negative 2x squared. We also have constant terms. We have negative 9x and the value of negative 4x. So, i-combine lang natin yung values nila para sa ating pinaka-final answer. Therefore, the final answer, we have 3x cubed, okay, 3x raised to 3, and then positive 6x squared, okay, minus, so let's consider the preceding term, minus 2x squared. So, that is equals to positive 4x squared, okay, followed by negative 9x minus 4x. So, negative 9x minus 4x, that is equals to negative 13x. And then, don't forget to copy the remaining term, which is plus 6. And that's it. So, that is the final answer. So, the final answer again of f times g of x, that is equals to 3x cubed plus 4x squared minus 13x plus 6. So, yun yung pinaka-final answer natin. Again, for multiplication naman, okay, para sa mga functions, individually, i-multiply natin yung bawat terms na meron sa loob ng mga functions na meron tayo. Now, let's proceed to division. How about example number 7? So, for example number 7, again, a of x is equals to 2x plus 5, and then g of x or b of x is equal to x squared, okay? So, let's find a all over b or divided by b of x. Again, yung notation na to, that is equals to, okay, that is equals to a of x divided by the value of b of x or yung second function natin as our denominator. So, again, para ma-simplify natin siya, so the contents of function a, we have the values are 2x plus 5. So, let's copy the value of function a. divided by the contents of function b. So si b naman ay equals to x squared. Now, so in terms of division naman, if possible na, since meron tayong numerator and denominators, so kailangan nating isimplify yung pinaka-answer natin. So usually, meron tayong polynomials as the function. So yung contents niya ay more on polynomials. So if ever na may terms na pwedeng isimplify, isisimplify natin siya. Pero for this given example, since ang values natin ay hindi na pwedeng may simplify pa, therefore that is the final answer. So yung pinaka-final answer natin, again, so i-rate natin siya, we have 2x plus 5, that is all over x squared. So yun yung ating pinaka-final answer. Okay? Now, let's have example number 8. So let's divide functions again. So for example number 8, f of x is equals to x plus 3, and g of x is equals to x squared plus 2x minus 3. So let's find f divided by g of x. So again, this notation or operation is simply equals to f of x, okay, divided by the value of the second function, which is g of x. So let's substitute the values, okay? So f of x, or yung f, that is equals to x plus 3, alright, divided by the contents of function g. G is equals to x squared plus 2x minus 3. So ito yung mag-serve as our working equation. Now, pwede natin siyang i-copy right now. So i-paste natin siya sa part na to. Now, paano naman natin itong ngayon masisimplify? So again, may mga problem na hindi na natin kaya pang isimplify. Pero sa given problem na ito, I think pwede natin siyang masimplify. So, let's consider the denominator. So, yung ating numerator, naka-simplified form na siya. We have x plus 3. Alright? So, dito, meron tayong denominator. So, yung denominator natin, I think, since quadratic function to, or quadratic equation na meron tayo, pwede natin siyang i-factor out. Okay? Pwede natin siyang i-simplify. So, kapag pinactor ko siya, so ito, alam natin yung technique paano mag-factor. So, let's consider the constant term. So, we have negative 3. Iisip tayo ng dalawang numbers na kapag pinag-multiply, the answer is negative 3. Alright? So, the answer is negative 3. So, ano nga ba yun? So, I think, ang values na yun ay, I think that is negative 1 and the value of 3. So, let's try to double check, okay? So, negative 1 times 3, that is equals to negative 3. So, tama tayo sa ating constant term. Now, para ma-double check nyo kung tama ba yung factor ninyo, kailangan nyo i-combine yung value nila. So, negative 1 plus, this time pa plus mo naman. So, negative 1 plus 3, that is equals to 2. I-double check nyo yung value nito using the linear term. Since linear term, its numerical coefficient is 2x, that means tama yung pair of numbers natin as the factor. So, the factors, we have x minus 1 and then x plus 3. And that is equal to 0. So, possible natin siyang equate to 0 kung nasa equation tayo. Pero that's it. So, ito yung factor ng ating mismong denominator. Okay? So, let's copy the factor. Okay? Therefore, that x squared plus 2x minus 3 is also equals to x minus 1 times the value of x plus 3. So, kung gusto niyo namang i-double check yung factor ninyo, pwede niyo naman siyang i-simplify. Pwede nyo ipag-multiply x plus 1 and then x plus 3. Dapat yung final answer ay equal din sa original na equation natin or polynomial natin. Alright. So again, for division, pwede tayong maka-encounter ng problems tulad ng example number 7 natin na hindi na natin pwede pang i-simplify. Pero for example number 8, since may factor tayo sa denominator, pwede natin siyang ma-simplify pa. So, paano natin siya i-simplify? So, let's cancel out common terms. So, si x plus 3, so common siya sa ating denominator, which is another factor for x plus 3. Therefore, the final answer is to give us x plus 3 divided by x plus 3, that is equals to 1. And then, let's copy the remaining denominator, which is x minus 1. And that's it. So, that is the value of f divided by g of x. Okay, so don't forget to simplify if possible na masimplify ang bawat terms na meron tayo sa ating mga function. Alright, so last, example number 9. So for example number 9, ito yung isa sa mga additional problem natin. What if you're asked to perform operation and evaluation at the same time? So I have here f of x equals to x squared minus 5 and g of x is equals to 5x plus 4. So let's find f plus g of 3. So, what do you mean by f of g or f plus g of 3? Meaning, ipe-perform natin yung operation f plus g and then evaluation at the same time. So, papalitan natin yung ating input or domain mamaya ng value of 3. Again, this one is also equals to, okay, so yung operation natin right now, that is equals to f of x or f of 3, alright, plus the value of g of 3. So yung x na yan, ipapalitan natin ng 3. So we have g of 3. So meron tayong two possible ways para isolve siya. So pag-uusapan natin yung sa ating next video. But this time, let's apply the common rule or yung common procedure na ginagamit natin. Okay? So let's add the values muna of the function and then evaluate natin. Okay? So again, the first function is f. So let's encode the values of f. We have f is equals to x squared minus 5. And then i-add natin siya sa ating second function which is g. G is equals to 5x plus 4. Alright, so let's combine like terms and then later evaluate natin siya. So ang like terms natin dito is yung constant terms lang. We have negative 5 and positive 4. So let's simplify. Therefore, this is equals to x squared. Okay, let's copy the value of 5x. So plus 5x and simplify negative 5 plus 4. That is equals to negative 1. Therefore, f plus g of x is equals to x squared plus 5x minus 1. So ito yung isa sa ating mga starting point before natin siyang i-evaluate. Okay? Pero hindi pa siya yung final answer. So this time, i-plug in natin yung value na ating input sa ating mismong equation or function. Therefore, by substituting the value, it will give us, okay, so papalitan natin ito ng 3. So from x to 3 raised to 2 or 3 squared plus 5 times x, another x. So papalitan ulit natin siya ng 3. And then copy the remaining minus 1. And then after that, just simplify. So 3 squared is equals to positive 9. And then 5 times 3. So multiply natin yung value niya. 5 times 3 is equals to positive 15. And then copy the remaining minus 1. And then simplify para sa ating pinaka-final answer. So 9 plus 15 minus 1, that is equals to 24 minus 1 or equals to 23. And that's it. So the value of f plus g of 3 is equals to 23. So yun yung procedure if we're asked to perform operation and evaluation at the same time, which is pag-uusapan natin sa ating next video. Okay? So thank you so much. That is the entire concept of operation on functions for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So thank you so much and God bless.